Sorry about the wait, that last episode put me in a coma, so we're on to now my favorite Dr. Hawkins level.
The All Heroes.
With all heroes.
Oh god, I forgot about this glitch.
Yeah, we got one. We got one more weird-looking fucking flying segment. The only thing that's different about this one is that those, like, white black holes suck you in and I die.
What? Oh, those are... Okay.
They look like stars? I guess they're supposed to be black holes, but they're white.
Well, they suck invisible light, and people don't understand how that works.
Yeah. I'd also imagine that there would not be a black hole smaller than the Jim Dandy.
I like that the entire soundtrack for this is just one long, flatulent noise.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, when you die, there's absolutely no sound playing after the explosion.
Graphical anomaly, what the hell is this?
Warp speed!
Is this how the game's supposed to run, and is that a function of, like, the Steam version?
It's probably a function of the widescreen.
Kurt's heartbeat. Well, it's a dead giveaway in a sea of triple-valve, 12-chambered cardiopulmonary monstrosities. Kurt?
You want to run that by me again?
Heartbeat of a Time
Dr.
Lord.
Hawkins, where are you? I'm in orbit on
Funny you
board
say
the
that,
Jim
Thorn.
Dandy. Where are you?
Is that going to be a plot point?
Outside the palace gates with Max. The Grand Emperor, Zizzy Beluba,
The
is
thing you
inside.
referenced is...
Doc, we've got to find a way to stop him, or the Earth will
If
never
Zizzy
be
Beluba
safe.
isn't a Dalek, then I'm
Right
walking.
you are, my boy, and I've got just that.
Yeah, I think you'd think he's better than a Dalek once you see him.
Few things are better than a Dalek, Jacob.
There, I have a fix on the palace.
Are we going to see
I'll
him today?
destroy this Zizzy with one
Today?
press of a
No.
button.
Ah.
Doctor, if you could teleport us up first.
Not a problem, my Kevlar-coated friend. Just a few simple console taps, and teleport come.
I almost wanted the professor to say not a problem, my Teflon-coated gloves.
He was looking at his gloves.
Swanky swizzle heights swizzle firma.
Okay, Hawkins, think.
And that's what I was saying, Thorn. Look,
I have to get
right
Max
there.
and Kurt at the palace, so I'll
Excellent.
need a palatial locator, dimensional destabilizer, and one
This
of those
level is basically
electronic
3
doors.
separate paths that you can take in any order you want. Each one at the end contains one of the long science things that Dr. Hawkins needs, apparently, to turn this phone booth into a fucking TARDIS. And then launches to where Kurt and Max currently are.
Ah, the one doctor that never became who.
And new weapons. Pumpernickel. We'll see what that does later.
So I'm assuming that's AoE, the baguette is the sniper rifle. I forget what Mr. Fizzy does.
Mr. Fizzy is just a health power-up.
Ah.
Drink it to recover 50 health. But yeah, this level is basically a whole bunch of puzzles, and most of them are actually really fun to solve, so with all that in mind, this is probably my favorite Dr. Hawkins level, and maybe actually one of my favorite levels in the game.
It's good to come off of that after the last couple levels.
Yeah.
I must have blocked the last level out of my memory of what happened before.
Shit.
Good.
So here's our first small puzzle. We got this... Doctor. We got this fucking red light. You just gotta walk across it, but be noteful of the pattern. And don't get caught on the walls.
Can you hop straight up and avoid that?
It's gonna take some ridiculous timing, but you might be able to. Dr. Hawkins doesn't jump very high, though.
I love this game.
Me too.
So I'm thinking Dr. Hawkins is celiac, because he uses bread as weaponry, because it's bad for him.
Celiac?
Yeah, I think that's the word. Celiac or celiac, people who have, the word immediately fell out of my head. Gluten problems. Like, gluten actually kills their immune system.
Oh, maybe. Well, in the first level, you could actually eat toast.
Well, then he's a liar and a fraud.
But yeah, Pumpernickel is basically a grenade, like you'd expect.
So Highwing was right.
Yeah.
But is he right about the baguette?
Probably not. I was just guessing on that.
The baguette's a homing weapon. We used that in the last Dr. Hawkins level.
So, Thorman, the thing you're probably thinking of is non-celiac gluten sensitivity.
I hope you just looked that up and didn't just have it, on hand.
No, I had to Google it. That's kind of why I was dead silent for a while.
Alright. As for this area, you have to hit the buttons in a certain order, and I can't quite tell what determines that order. There are these panels on the ceiling, but I can't quite understand what exactly they all mean. And I looked up a walkthrough and it just basically told you the order of the buttons you need to press without telling you why. So I'm guessing it's just trial and error. But here is the correct solvent.
Looks like avoid the lamps.
Possibly.
Wow.
Oh, never mind.
That's a comprehensive LP, folks.
Alright, this is
There
the
we
right one.
Why did you leave on like 5 minutes?
I thought I'd cut it out. But anyway, sorry, we just cut out a lot of unnecessary shit. Fourth wall, here's some Sneeble snorts. Fuck them up.
Those are the kamikaze things, aren't they?
No, they just shoot brains out of their trunks.
Oh, I remember that one of these small assholes being a big threat, but I can't remember for the life of me why.
I think you're talking about the cone heads, because they just hurt you with psychic powers.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's probably it.
And they contribute to greenhouse gases.
With all their toots.
Disgusting.
I think even the music is terrified.
Alright, some more panel puzzles.
Oh, now we can't jump.
Nope. Unless Dr. Hawkins does a quick cardio. Maybe he can jump a little higher. Double jump, maybe.
Oh, they even trick you here, too. This is dirty.
At Dr. Hawkins' age, you don't want him doing anything cardio-related.
Yeah. Oh, I don't think that I've ever actually shown this, but Max and Kurt can both pull themselves onto ledges. If Dr. Hawkins tries to, he just, struggles a little bit, hits his hand on the ledge, and then falls.
No. Pathetic old man.
That's something we don't see a lot of in games nowadays.
Pulling up onto ledges?
Yeah, because I was playing Doom a lot, like, a month or two ago, and then I had this epiphany of, wow, I could grab ledges. When was the last time I could do that?
I think that surprised me too when I was playing Doom, come to think of it.
I guess the last time was MDK2.
Fucking Hallmark right here.
I think it's because in games you don't have an arm unless you're holding a gun with it.
True.
If you're not holding a gun, your arm doesn't exist.
Now this one tricks you even more. At first it doesn't even do anything, so I'm just kind of waiting.
And then it's just gonna dump everything, isn't it?
Not quite, but pretty close. I'm just waiting for it. I didn't realize it took this long.
Like, that's what I'd do if I was a game developer.
And then you have to wait as it signs out the Morse code for Beverly Hills 90210.
Oh, what?
They just cut out humongous chunks at a time now.
Oh, power outage, that's the gimmick.
That's kind of clever, actually.
Yeah, on the note of ledge grabbing, I think the only other game that does that comes to mind is Metroid. Oh, fuck.
I mistimed it. Gosh dang it.
Far Cry 3 and 4 do it.
Really?
Yeah. Reasonably well.
The only Far Cry I have is Blood Dragon, so
I'm sure it does it too.
I'll have to play that game again now that I have a good graphics card.
Though with Blood Dragon, I imagine that you go up onto ledges using your teeth.
Or Sneeble snorts.
Does this game have crosshairs?
Nope.
Oh. Like, I feel like that's something you kind of need unless Dr. Hawkins' head is a crosshair.
You just kind of have to guess. Now, when I was talking earlier about, the panels on the ceiling, I was probably thinking of this puzzle, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Well, let's just use these baguettes right quick. Because I actually have fucking 15 of them, or I had until I used
I was gonna
7.
say, this is probably a great opportunity for homing shot. Just don't care.
Are you still using a toaster, or do like you pull out a Dutch oven?
That's still a toaster. So you just gotta hit the buttons that match up with the lights that light up on the ceiling when you hit that big yellow button. Much easier.
Yeah.
And with that, we have one of the 3 science items we need. I forget which one this one is. It'll show on screen.
Sciencer 1.
This one is the dimensional destabilizer.
That sounds hazardous to life? Reality?
I think Dr. Hawkins is hazardous to life, so we're good.
He is a disgraced nuclear physicist.
How did he disgrace himself?
By being a fool.
Or am I thinking of Doc Brown from Back to the Future?
Fucking Dr. Hawkins was disgraced too. It's okay.
For more practical reasons.
It's okay, Doctor. You're disgraced too. That's such a weird thing to say.
I just like instinctively started hitting these cone.
It's not even.
Just put him out of his misery.
He's nosy bonk, kill him.
And now they get aggressive.
Yeah, when if you kill a conehead or shoot one, some Sneeble snorts show up.
Well, it's obvious because you just killed someone's 5-year-old kid. Didn't you see that dumb hat?
You know, you're probably right.
Jacob, child murderer.
He's probably more like a 40-year-old going to a convention.
Dr. Hawkins did it, not me.
I can get my animes here.
Lolly, 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 get animes here.
Oh, man.
Hoppy, hoppy, hop. So you guys like mazes?
No.
Well, here's a maze for you since you don't like them.
Yay.
It's like your vegetables. You just need them.
Well, I actually kind of like vegetables. Well, most of them. I don't like cauliflower.
Now, this maze isn't too bad. Most of the wrong turns are pretty readily apparent, so you can't, like, get too lost in them. Your objective is to push 3 buttons within this maze, and every now and again you'll see, like, there, though, that was one of the wrong turns, a picture of Schwang with a thumb down. But every now and again, when you reach a kind of a fork in the road, you'll see a cone head. You'll see a cone head, and he'll actually show you which way is the right way, like there.
That's actually clever. Though I gotta ask something, Jacobo.
Yes.
What, in all senses of mechanical or realistic purposes, is preventing us from just walking up these ramps?
Dr. Hawkins' bad knees.
Like, even with his bad knees, I imagine it's not that hard to walk.
Well, being electrified a few more times probably doesn't help.
No, yeah. See, even here, I just see those guys and think, well, I could just, walk on this little incline. It's not that hard.
Then again, this maze isn't too hard either.
Yeah.
Here's the end, though I did forget one button. It's not too much deeper in the maze, so let's just take care of these bot rocks real quick.
Ow, my hip! How dare you shoot an elder?
Ah, my mustache is on fire. Oh wait, it's there. Why do I need to press those buttons? I thought that the item didn't appear until you press the buttons.
Maybe the buttons opens the gate.
Maybe, actually. Or maybe the buttons are just kind of to tell you where you've been already? That might be clever.
Buttons, like, it's video game design 101. You don't have a button just to press.
Alright, this one I believe is the palatial locator?
One
Yes.
small piece of the puzzle is left. And
Wait.
when I find it, those
So if the
aliens
item
will
was
be
already
very
there and we pressed the
sorry.
button, what?
I don't know. Maybe it activated the teleporter.
Mayhaps.
And now we're on to the final third of the level.
Maybe it's one of those Easter eggs you didn't know about. but people desperately want you to show off, and now they're going to be even more disappointed.
There's only like 5, and most of them aren't even that really interesting. There's that one South Park Easter egg, which I didn't get to, but I showed it.
South Park Easter egg, what?
Yeah, there's like this hidden castle in the 7th level that you can get to on an invisible path that shows like a picture of the developers on the head of Satan from South Park.
I'm gonna have to look at that video again because I don't remember that at all, and I'd remember that.
It's been a while. That coma really knocked me out for a while.
That coma called Dungeons and Dragons.
True. More baguettes. We have a lot of these things.
Yeah, you should probably use them.
Yeah. Shut up.
Like I had the same kind of compulsion to hoard these as well, Jacob, but then Doom taught me, hey, I should probably use this chainsaw ammo because it's really rad.
So you guys like mazes?
No.
Well, this one's vertical.
You know, there's a lot of discussion nowadays of training players to look up, and this is another interesting way to do it.
Mostly discussion on our videos.
Yeah. So this was not the way to go up, was it?
Nope.
Oh.
I'd like to point out this is like the 5th maze in this game.
I'm hard-pressed how to make a maze not feel mundane.
I don't. Is this even a maze? I'd call it a maze. Look at all this.
It's effectively a choose-your-own-adventure book. You have 3 choices, 2 of them are wrong.
I love how when I climbed the ladder and got hit at the same time, Dr. Hawkins kind of wiggled.
Oh, no.
Wiggly Hawko.
And there's nothing on these other paths as well, is there?
Nope, I picked up the one Mr. Fizzy that was on one path, but that's pretty much it. Now this puzzle is fucking great. See, there's a cone head up there. These buttons drop little platforms.
Oh, wow, that's pretty cool, actually.
You gotta get this cone head down to that fan and fucking incinerate him, or cut him.
Eviscerate is the term you're looking for, Jacob.
Yes.
Wow, that was a juicy cone head.
That's cool!
Yeah.
I'd imagine a little mundane after the second time, but rule of threes.
It's the same puzzle 3 times, sadly. If you do it wrong and the cone head actually escapes through one of the doors, some enemies come out of that door.
Oh, I thought it was just like a cage system. I didn't realize there was punishment for fucking it up.
Yeah. Alright, on to the last Well, isn't this lovely?
Shoot him! Okay, thank you.
Wang, what the fuck? They're just having a date.
We're gonna blow up their planet anyway.
There's a time and a place for that, Jacob, and it's called a love hotel.
Maybe the entirety of Swizzle Firma is one big love hotel. Look at these guys. They probably get their mac on every now and again.
Disgusting.
Hai Wang is racist. It's official,
No,
folks.
No, race implies it's a single race. It's more xenophobic.
So much better, especially in this political climate. Earlier in I think it was like just the last room, you walked into this wall of blackness, and I just imagine Hawkins went in there really hoping that as soon as he went in, the credits would roll.
Finally, the end! I can escape this bullshit!
The LP is over!
Look on the other sides of these ramps. One side's got a Mr. Fizzy, which I should probably use. Look at my health.
The other one has a villain. Ow.
Nope. This one has a baguette. Alright, guys. It's time to head on to the next area of the level. I'm fucking excited. Are you Oh, hold on. There's a button up here I need to press.
Jacob.
This video's been a disaster, alright?
No, I've been on worse, don't worry.
Now this puzzle's fun. You see all these blinky blinks on the floor here? You gotta... There's some buttons around this big platform. When you step on one of the buttons up there, one of these blinky blinks will stop blinking on the button that it stopped on. You gotta try to get it to stop on the blue lights rather than the red ones. Fuck off.
Oh,
Oops.
so it's that arcade game that you play to get tickets, and they fucking fix it to where you'll never hit that light.
Yeah. Except this one's not fixed, it's actually kinda easy. The hardest part is to figure out which button affects which blinky blink. Oh, there it is. Up there, see?
No.
I got it.
Okay.
It was the really fast-moving one. Each of them moves at a different speed. This one is the medium speed one, looks like.
And then you
Ow.
get shot before you could complete it. Great.
God damn it. Yeah. Oh, there's one more. And now it's the easiest one last, of course.
And it takes the longest.
Da 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 da.
Got it.
Wow, that took forever.
I like the puzzles in this level. They're actually puzzles. And not fucking bombs.
I'm hard pressed to call this a puzzle so much as a reflex test, but yeah, that was pretty cool.
Time to dance. It's almost done. This level's almost over. Oh, yeah.
My reflexes tend to be puzzles. I don't know about you.
And now we got the positronic doohickey.
It's literally called the doohickey. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's the positronic doohickey, man. That's the science.
Now, all we need is a phone booth, so we gotta find Alexander Graham Bell.
Or use the one that was in the center of the hub.
That wasn't a phone booth, that was a TARDIS.
Something tells me the phone booth's not gonna be there.
Well, it's there. There's just Sneeble snorts in it.
This whole planet disgusts me.
And this is our boss for the level. It follows the trend of MDK1 of having one level with no boss. So what you gotta do is use Pumpernickel and... do that.
Nice.
You were supposed to need to, like, get it inside of the phone booth, but it looks like just, like, having the grenade Pumpernickel land near it also works.
Hi, I'm Schneeblesorp, and welcome to Jackass!
Well, at least they are having a good time.
Get all three, win a prize.
See, that one was just, like, 10 feet away from it, it still worked.
I love bread!
Oh, silly.
That's it.
Now then, off to the
All right.
palace we go.
Time to TARDIS.
You forgot your screwdriver, Doc. Doc, you forgot your... Okay.
This is clever. They switched paraphernalia.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
How do I smoke this gun?
Don't just stand there, boys. We've got work to do.
That's pretty good.
I like that.
Now the trio is back together, and next time on MDK2, we begin the final level.
How are we gonna go about that, Jacob?
Well, you're just gonna have to see.
We're just gonna have to jump.
It's probably 3 more videos, 1 for each character.
Wang, I'm going. Let me tell you, Wang. I'm gonna put you in that like Conehead puzzle. And I'm gonna have like a theoretical physicist be on the buttons to make sure that you get put in that blender.
Wow. Okay, I'll just not move.
You can't. No, that's not how it works. You gotta.
I won't. I'll just sit there and starve to death.
But you gotta.
I shall take your satisfaction with me to my grave.
How juicy are you, Wang? How many of you are we gonna need to fill that thing up?
Probably like 10, because I'm kind of a bony bastard.
Welp, so be it.